Morning class, and let's continue with our subject expository preaching. We have come to step number 4 last time, and today let's go to step number 5, the central proposition of the sermon. The central proposition of the sermon, okay, that we call it the heart of the sermon. Number 4, the bridge of the bridge is called the brain, and now comes to heart of the sermon. Okay, so let's go to your notes. In steps 1 to 3, we found the raw materials and the central proposition of the text. We have formulated the direction in which that proposition needs to be shaped in order to impact our people. Step number 4, the next 3 steps will yield the finished product that you will preach. Now, step 1 to 3 is the foundation, or it is collecting the raw material, and we started the shaped by step number 4, and now step number 5 to 7 is the finishing works. For example, David collected raw materials to build a temple, and Solomon started building it. Okay, so step 1 to 3 is like collecting all the materials for your sermon, and now this material is being laid a foundation from by step number 4, and now we are going to do the finishing works. Okay, so step 5 to 7 are fundamental steps as well. So it is not saying that step 1 to 3, okay, since we lay down everything, now it is becoming easier, or it is we can finish up. So no, it is not like that. It is also a fundamental steps. Okay, it is also a fundamental step. That means the root step to be taken. Okay, you could do step 1 to 3 and teach biblical truth. You could add step number 4 and proclaim biblical demand. Okay, step 1 to 3 is quite sufficient for a teacher to teach in the class. Okay, and step number 4, demanding what the scripture says to our today's generation. Okay, what the scripture demands. So you can talk of that one. So the teaching and preaching, the difference between teaching and preaching lies here. Okay, so step 1, step 2, step 3 is good for teaching, because you are collecting raw materials and everything. You are digging out from the text itself, and so you are explaining your text very clear. Okay, but preaching is far away from far more to dig it out from there. Okay, so you are taking all these steps, or you are taking all these materials, and from step 5 to 7, it enables to proclaim biblical truth and application in a relevant and persuasive manner. Now you are going to bring that one and put it to your audience, that should be relevant to your audience, and it should be very much applicable. Okay, it should be very much applicable. The text that you are taking and presenting to the audience should be relevant, and it should be applicable to them. Okay, that is what we have built the bridge from step number 4. Okay, bringing the the biblical audience to our audience. Okay, to our audience. Now since we have crossed another part, we are going through homiletics now. Okay, we are going through homiletics. Okay, so okay, then in step 5, we dealt with the central proposition of the sermon. Now, central proposition of the sermon. Here, the central proposition of the text, step number 3, is channeled through the purpose. Step 4, it is then contemporarized by the central proposition of the sermon to bring about obedience to God's claim. The CBS takes you into the homiletic aspects of the sermon preparation process. Now, step number 3 is your CPT, central proposition of the text. You are taking the central proposition of the text, and that we see theme and thrust over there. Okay, what the author is talking about and what the author is saying, what he's talking about. So what is he's talking about? Theme. Okay, that we have seen in step number 4. So that's step number 3. Step number 3 is contemporized by step number 4, and that step number 3, it talks about the biblical author to their audience. Okay, the biblical author to their audience. Now we are talking about Ezra in chapter 7 and verse 10. Ezra, okay, the author is speaking to his audience. So what Ezra is talking to his audience, we have the message there in step number 3. Now, step number 4 is bringing a bridge to our audience. Now, what you are saying to your audience from that text is CPS. Okay, so now what you mean to say from the text to your audience. Now the author, the real author is you and me. Okay, the real author is you, because the main speaker is you and me. The main preacher is you and me. So what you want to speak to your audience using this text. Okay, what kind of message do you want to bring to this to your audience? That is what in Purpose Bridge you have to see, is it applicable for me to take this one to my audience? Okay, what kind of message can I take it out from my text? Is it a theological message, or is it an exegetical message, or is it relevant to my audience? Okay, that question has been asked in step number 4. And so step number 5, if that is the case, you are going to contemporize. You are going to put yourself not as Ezra, but as yourself, not as Ezra audience, but to your audience. Okay, so the language will be changed here. Okay, the language will be changed here. Okay, in the next class, I will show you from Ezra chapter 7, verse 10. We have discussed about, the CPT. So we are going to bring that one into CPS. Okay, we are going to, or if not, I will bring it the easier one so that you can do in Ephesians chapter 5. Okay, next class we will see coming up with the CPS. Okay, what CPS really mean. Okay, so this is introduction part for CPS. Thank you. God bless you all.